Hey guys, it's Toasty Fresh and I'm back with yet another collection update video. This time it's going to be PlayStation stuff. As last time out went through all my Xbox games. This time it's a PlayStation flavour and I've got a little group of games to bring you. I'm going to split it up into two videos. I've got another bunch of games to show you that's going to be on the next video. But this time out it's just a couple, like whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games and a PC game. So 9 games in total. So let's go and run through what I've been collecting for the PlayStation. And it's PlayStation 2, there'll be no anything more retro than that. And starting up, I got the cheapest game that I managed to pick up, and that was Defender. And that's a classic, a kind of reimagining of the classic arcade game. And I was right, I looked it up and I thought, I'm sure this was originally a Williams game, and it was. Midway taken over the reins of producing this one. And that's kind of apt, as Midway made their own kind of arcade games as well. Some good, like Paperboy and Super Smash TV, and some not so good, i.e. Pit Fighter. But yeah, very apt that they managed to make this game, and it looks pretty slick actually. It doesn't look that bad. I don't know about you guys, but looking from the back of that, it doesn't look like that bad of a, kind of remake, to be honest. So I'm holding at high hopes for that, very high hopes for 25p anyway. If anyone's played this and you know what the game is like, let me know as well in the comments section. If you've got any thoughts about any of the games coming up, feel free to shout it out in the comments section below. But yeah, I thought that looked pretty cool, and especially for 25p, and the condition of that is excellent. Another one that I have great memories of, and that's Midnight Club, and it's another one from my Rockstar collection. I can't remember if they made it, but I think they did. It was Take-Two. They were involved in this as well. Like, that's kind of like the original team from the GTA days, the old ones on the PlayStation 1. And this could have been, actually, I don't know if this was just before the absolutely amazing Grand Theft Auto 3 came out. If it was, then it might have been the team right before they brought out GTA 3, but I'm not too sure. And it's a great little game, like an arcadey kind of game, where it's just like I'd say typical now, story of underground street racing gangs, getting involved in those. You start out as an ex-taxi driver who just decides to go into the murky world of underground street racing. And I just have great fun and great memories of this game, because I'll just show you as well. I got the instruction booklet and everything. That was £1 from like a shop nearby where I grew up. And some of the games, well, he's kind of gone more fair. He used to be kind of expensive, especially on the rarer games, but he seems to have gone a lot more reasonable since the last time I went in. Like, that's showing, I mean, that's £1, that's pretty good, and it's in decent nick as well. But I remember this was one of the games I played with my brother when I used to go around to his house and do gaming nights, and this was one of the games we actually played back in the day. I remember it well, so I'm really glad to get that one back, because it actually has real memories involved in there for me. But moving along, I got Transformers Robots in Disguise. This is meant to be pretty good. The film tie-in one was a bit dire. Sadly, no instruction booklet, and it did cost me £2.50. But it's meant to be a really decent game, this. Which it's not going off any kind of film, I don't think. It's just a Transformers game, and it's meant to be a great little. I think this hints a first-person shooter mixed with third-person action. I can't really tell you too much because I've never played it, but I'm holding out high hopes for that. I also picked up, well, one of them. It's a 3-part one. I picked up Jax and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. That had like a nice long-winded title, didn't it? It does have an instruction booklet, but it's kind of a map, so it's a bit of a bitch to unfold, so I'm not going to do that. The only bad thing about that is they gave me the Platinum version CD, and I didn't really notice until I got out of the store, because there was another copy of this game that was Platinum. so that's kind of annoying. But I got this because I had great fun playing Uncharted, and I have great memories of Crash Bandicoot for the PlayStation 1, well, the first one at least anyway. And I thought, well, let's see what Naughty Dog was doing in between that time, and this is the games that they were taking part in. And it seems like a great little platformer. I kind of skipped through platformers at that stage of my life. I wasn't really playing them in the PlayStation era too much, so it'd be great to go back and see what I was missing with my closed-mindedness. And I've also got Ps2 Renegade, which that one's complete and original thing. And I got Ps3 as well. That was £3, and that's sadly no instruction booklet, but for £9.50 I think it was. No, yeah, and for £9 I got all three, or the first three. I don't remember if there's any more in the series after that. I'm not too sure, but I got a good 3 to begin on with. So there was a great group of games that I've never played, heard a lot about. A lot of people saying they're great, and time to go and find out for myself one day. Hopefully very soon I can go and have a look at those. And then going on to another game that I used to own, and that's Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. I'm kind of lucky as well because I picked this up for £3.50, and it was at one point up to £6 in Entertainment Exchange. So they brought this one down, so they must have quite a few copies of it. And I got an instruction booklet as well, and it's in great nick, so that's a kind of bargain really. And I remember this game, I never really got used to it with the whole third person fighting, kind of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but ultra violent. And you had kind of kills, you could kill people, environmental kills, like you knock them into spikes and things like that. And I don't know if you had finishes and brutalities and kind of like that thing. And then I think it did have like, I don't know if it shows it there, you had the more traditional there fighting sequences as well, which I think they were bosses. I'm not too sure though. I don't think I ever got that far into the game, because I think I kind of, at the time of playing it, I think I got stuck on the earlier levels or something, and I didn't know what you did to get onto the next bit of the game, and I just kind of lost interest. I think I had a lot of games to play at the time, so it kind of went by the wayside. I think I got that as a present actually, the first time I got it. But I'm looking forward to giving that another chance, because I do like the Mortal Kombat universe, and I remember playing Deception with the last game I think I played. Oh no, it was the reboot was the last game I played actually. I really enjoyed that, and I really enjoyed Deception as well. I thought that was a pretty good game. And the last PlayStation game I got was Evil Dead, A Fistful of Boomstick, and I got this because I absolutely love the Evil Dead films, not games. And I thought, why not get this? And I don't think it's that bad of a game either. So, and I got it in some great condition as well, this, and that was £3.50. And it even features Bruce Campbell's voice as well on there, so a great kind of, makes it a lot more authentic, that as well. It's a good job they never became a really big actor, because he wouldn't have been probably in the game otherwise, but I'm guessing he needed the cash, and it adds a lot of authenticity to it. So I'm looking forward to playing that. That was kind of like a third person actioner, and this time it's about, instead of like just surviving in a log cabin, it's about a whole town's been took over by Deadites, his hometown I think, and he's got to basically kick ass and chew bubblegum and say groovy. So I'm looking forward to playing that as well, so that's another one. I've got a lot of games to choose from to play, so it's going to be a really hard choice. And last but not least, a PC game just to break up the mould, and that's Neverwinter Nights, which I picked up for £1, and it's actually got all 3 CDs. No instruction booklet though, sadly. And this is just another one of those kind of, you know, giants now in PC RPG lore and just RPG lore in general, along with Icewind Dale and Baldur's Gate and all those other games, you know, Dungeon Siege. It's going to be along there with all of them and Eye of the Beholder and all those kind of games. And it's one I've never played, so I'm looking forward to going and experiencing that. I've got some of the Baldur's Gate games as well. I've got the second one, so I've never actually got time to play them the first time around, because I never really was a PC gamer growing up in this era of all these great RPGs. I wasn't really a PC gamer. Like, I played Dungeon Siege when I finally got a laptop, but that's about it for that kind of top-down asymmetric role-playing game, or just click. And Dungeon Siege was kind of like this clicking fest, and I really enjoyed that, so I'm looking forward to playing that. Really looking forward to playing it. But that's it. That's the roundup for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I might even try with this video. I might even try putting some background music on, just to kind of break it up a little bit, and just try and do a bit of creating other than just me sat here in front of a camera. Try and do something a bit creative. Go all editorial on your ass and see what you think of it. Anyway, if I do that, you'll know anyway, because there's going to be some background music on there. I'll probably try and get some old gaming things, seeing as it's to do with gaming. Might as well. But that's all I got time for on this video. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing just a little bit of what I had to show you from what I've been collecting recently. And I thank you for your views, any comments and anything like that, any interactions, greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot guys for watching, and I will see you later. Let's make sure I'm on the off button. Yep. But thanks for watching again, and that's all I got time for. It's game over from me.